Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane, Faith, and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
Now we're live.
There you go.
There we live. Now we're live.
Very quiet, Gabriel says. See?
You were jumping to conclusions, though. We weren't really ready yet. You were saying hello. We weren't ready to go yet.
But we're on camera.
You saw the preview. I have to teach you preview and actual live footage.
I think you just have to remember to unmute the mic.
No. Just accept it.
You guys still can't hear us?
They can still hear us. They can hear us. Hi, Maxim and Dave, Gabriel. You can hear us, and we meant to be we did it on purpose. What's up, Robert? I know you can hear us because I can see the mic moving. I can see.
So
I know you're there. I can smell your brains.
Chris says, "What's up?"
What's up, Chris? Has Diane found her twin? Nope. You know what's funny? Neither one of us, we get the same thing, the checkerboard.
Oh yeah, yep. Forever getting the checkerboard.
Forever getting the checkerboard.
I guess nobody looks like me.
Yeah.
And nobody looks like you either.
It's a good thing. I thought I looked like Denzel, but according to the computer, I don't.
You look like Denzel.
No, it's
because that's Denzel's real. That's
his real
Denzel's
name is Denzel.
Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
But that's his real name, but his stage name is Denzel. He would have corrected us a long time ago if it wasn't. Do you think he wouldn't?
Are you gonna say, "Sure, Denzel, you sure look fine today"?
Sure do. Every day I look up in the mirror, I go, "Denzel, you look fine today," because everybody said I look like Denzel Washington.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The audio's fine now. Thank you, K. Culture Doctor. Is that how you pronounce that? No idea. Anyway, hi.
Hello.
Are you guys stressed out enough yet watching the all the news and the nuclear and the Ukrainian and the NATO? Hello, Lisa. Are you guys stressed out yet? How many people raise your hand if you're stressed out? Oh wait, we can't see them. All right. So if you're stressed out, that's why we're not going to talk about World War III. We're going to talk about World War IV.
Oh my gosh.
Because you're like, well, wait a minute. We don't have. How are you going to talk about World War IV if we haven't gotten to World War III yet? Because there was an old saying I read as a kid. We don't know how World War III will be fought. All we know is that World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Because World War III will destroy everything?
Because we're annihilating each other. But I don't really think that's going to happen. And I was telling people before, and I'm going to say this. And, normally we don't get right to the subject in the beginning. But I wanted to tell people that.
Oh, I was going to hold your hand.
No, I was going to tell people that, a lot of people are stressing out. They are. They're seeing this stuff, and they're over-medicating themselves with this news. And I say medicating because they're like tweeting it and watching it and reading it and wondering about it and having their friends call about it. And there's a simple way to fix all that.
Just turn it off.
Turn it off. Go outside and take a walk. Don't immerse yourself in all that news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because it will fry your brain. And it's important. And look, see, everybody got their hand up. So turn off the news. See, it's Lisa. I can't pronounce her name, and I'm going to try to.
It says Lisa Vargas.
No.
Oh, Leora?
Leora.
I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly.
But that's okay. So everybody has their hand up because, yes, it is stressful. And every time you turn on the news, and what really bugs me is that a long time ago, breaking news used to mean that something big is happening. And that's what you get, breaking news. You go, to turn on the news because it's, oh my God, this is something that's going on right now. But now we're like oversaturated with breaking news. If you watch CNN for any long period of time, every single time they come back on the air, it's breaking news. Breaking news should not be something that, two people that work in the news business should not be something that you should take lightly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that you should have breaking news every time you come from a commercial, because it used to be like, oh my God, breaking news. Remember back in the day when there was special reports?
Yeah. Would they still have special reports?
This is a special report. Even ABC News now has gotten to the level of sounding like it's super important.
Well, sometimes they'll have special reports for like big things.
No, but I mean, like if you watch ABC local news, not local news, ABC national news, and when we watch here, we're 2 hours behind it. But when he comes on, he's like,
well,
these breaking developments just happening right now to ABC News.
Let me correct you. That's not special. That's not a special
No, I know
report.
that.
Special reports are live, but you're talking about the world
Just
news.
Neuro News. When they come on, they're like,
Yeah.
and he comes on and he sounds all like, these stories are just developing as we talk about it right now. And I'm like, oh my God, the world is like really about to end, right? And then I realized, wait a minute, this is a repeat from 2 hours ago. So yeah, it might have been breaking then, but 2 hours later, it's not breaking anymore. We've allowed ourselves to be oversaturated, overscared, overthinking. You know, you go to bed at night wondering, oh my God, we're going to wake up tomorrow morning and something weird's going to happen?
I don't.
No, people do.
Well, as someone who works in the news business, I have to tell myself to like turn it off when I'm not working.
Yes.
Because if I don't, that will be so bad for my health.
So Lisa made a very good point, because today we went to...
Oh, I can't see that. I can't see it because...
So I'll read it out loud to you.
Okay.
So Lisa wrote, people are leaving the store's empty racks stacked up on tissue, toilet paper, face masks, toilet paper, masks, canned foods now, and making me have panic attacks, especially when I go to chemo. You hear the doctors, nurses, patients. I've started having palpitations. And that's what I'm talking about oversaturation of what's going on. I get it. There are important things going on in the world right now. But we went to Sprouts today. Sprouts?
Yeah, Sprouts.
We just went to get some milk. We didn't go there to buy 800 gallons, 800 rolls of toilet paper.
No, we're really going there for like 3 things.
We bought 3 things. We didn't go there to buy 18 cans. But the store it looked like something out of a weird movie, because this one guy rushed out of Safeway, cut us off, rushed into the parking lot in the Sprouts, which are real near each other, and then runs into the store. And we get in there, and there's like literally 100 people in the store.
It was like packed.
I've never seen a store that packed.
Well, I figured because it's a Sunday, like late afternoon, and people are like getting ready for the work week. I kind of figured, but I mean, you know, it could be a good mixture of people doing that and then also.
But I get it though. I mean, we literally just, and I won't even say we came out, because I hate to hear that we've come out of the pandemic. I think we were right in the middle of it. If you ask me, I think we just kind of become over panicked, over pandemicked. And now we are like straight out of a pandemic. And I just said, I'm not going to say that. And into, you know, we're going to go, the world's coming to an end. And, you know, people wake up in the morning and they're like, oh my God. I got to see what's happening here. See what happened while I was sleeping. Nothing happened.
Well, that's the thing. Things have happened, but there always needs to be kind of that conscious decision that you have control over what you want and want to know. For someone who works in the business, I don't necessarily have control over what I want to know. Like, I have to know enough at work. So on the weekends when I'm off, I like to tune it almost all out. Some stuff I'll still listen to because you'll have it on in the background.
I turn on for a little bit because I'm going to just get a quick update.
But yeah, so like, yeah, you always have the choice on whether or not you want to listen and pay attention. It's entirely up to you. I think most people know that, but people forget though, because they're like so like engrossed in it that then they realize, oh my God, they don't realize they've been listening to it like for an hour or 2 hours, and then they get overwhelmed. And it's like, remember, you have the choice. You can always turn it off. Hopefully no one that's on with us right now is directly impacted. In the sense, what I mean is like, family or friends.
I read her here. Someone who had friends that got out.
Oh, okay. Good, Chris. Glad that was Chris, right? Because I think
no, someone different.
Oh, okay.
But Chris made a good point though.
What?
So you know how we in America we're talking about how we're coming out of the pandemic, and you can take your mask off and you can take a deep breath, and we're doing good.
Yeah,
but
that's a
he's
joke.
in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And right now they're almost like it was back in 2020.
Yeah. Well,
mandatory testing, lines, and the funny thing is the lines are like super long, right? Which they tell you to be 6 feet apart, but there's no way you can be 6 feet apart in those lines. So in essence, the lines are creating the problem to get in line to get tested because you're so close to each other.
Yeah.
So if someone tests positive, it's mandatory, and this is Hong Kong, and this is under China, Republic of China. From my understanding, if you don't test, they will kick your door in and make you get tested. And if they have to do all that and you test positive, they may put you out in one of their little areas where you have to stay there until you get better. So, I mean, it's so much going on right now. I admit, but we need to pace ourselves. Pace ourselves.
There definitely is a lot going on. I think it can become easily overwhelming, but at the end of the day, each person has to look at their own lives and think, what is most important to me, and what's your why, and that will help you then put your focus back on track to whatever. I mean, it's understandable. It's easy to get caught up, and it's also easy to empathize and think to yourself like, oh my gosh, you feel kind of, sometimes I've heard people say like they feel guilty for whatever is going on out there because they're kind of distanced from like actual like physical from it, but people feel bad. And then there are opportunities for people too. If you would like to help, there are like organizations that are donating and sending resources over to Ukraine. So it's not like you can help, you can pray, you can do all sorts of things if you feel inclined to. But really, at the end of the day, I feel like it's most important for people to think about their own lives and their focus to make sure that their mental and physical health is okay, right?
So yes, and that's 100% correct. And so my only point was that pace yourself. What?
Oh, I'm just laughing at you.
Pace yourself. Don't let it become overwhelming. If you need someone to talk to, pick up the phone. And some companies offer chance of you to talk to a psychiatrist. What do they call a therapist?
Therapist. Mm-hmm.
Call your doctor. See if your job. See if you have that ability. Call your job and let them talk to a therapist about what's going on. Talk to somebody. Don't keep it in, because as long as you keep it in, it'll affect you. And trust me, the effects of things that stress you out have health effects that you may not even know you have. Like heart palpitation are one thing, but there are other things that can happen that are even stronger than just a simple heart palpitation.
Like a stroke?
A stroke, even a heart attack. Hello, Betty Veronica, fellow Millennial Boomers.
Hello, Betty Veronica. NCR Transport says, I'm just saying I'm a trucker, never caught COVID, no shot, 200,000 miles driven in the last 2 years. Well, I'd have to say that is pretty amazing because I feel like a lot of people have known at least one other person that's gotten it.
Well, you know what it sounds like, though?
What?
It sounds like he drives a truck a lot and he doesn't interact with people, but he's not rolled up in a club, with a bunch of people,
roll up in the club
in a big rig with, everybody talking about, hey, here's to WW4.
You're not World War IV. Anyways, all I want to say, NCR Transport is good for you and continue to stay healthy and safe.
Actually, Gabriel, I didn't forget to make her moderator. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. And so that's something I got to figure out on my own. So I actually mentioned to you. And but we have a lot of things going on. So, I mean, we don't have any trolls right now. So right now we're doing okay. Also, so as you know, I am known for my ability to I have this very sick sense of humor. I say that because my sense of humor is warped because of the business I'm in. It's always been warped. It always will be warped. And my warpedness sometimes gets in the way of progress. I will say that only not in a sense of progress, like moving forward, but not everybody takes my comedy, what I consider to be funny, in my way of dealing with the world than most people do. Like, so I'll see something that's you may consider tragic, and I will make, and you can even get mad at me sometimes. You're like, everything doesn't have to be a joke. But to me, that seems to be my mechanism for coping.
That's your coping mechanism, yeah.
So I'm saying this because I got in trouble, not in trouble. It wasn't like a million people pissed off at me and upset with me, but someone made a billboard. There was nothing to it other than, hey, avoid this street. A fire truck was in a crash. And so my response was, well, I hope someone called the fire department. And then I wrote, oh, wait. And then, to me, that was like, it was a minuscule joke. It was like, fire trucks, who you call the fire trucks in a crash? You can't call anybody else because they're the fire truck.
Well, doesn't usually the police department respond after that?
But I'm saying normally when people call for a crash, they call the fire department. But who does the fire department call when there's a crash?
They technically call 911, and the fire department is the first responding.
But if they're in the crash, then who responds? So that's what I'm thinking about. And of course, I wake up to like, oh my God, you're so insensitive. I'm like, it's funny. If it was a police car that crashed, nobody would care. They'd be like, oh yeah, well, they were probably doing something they had to miss anyway. But we have this special thing we covet fire. And it's okay. And I have my fire hat because I respect firefighters 100% because they're people that, when I had my stroke, who showed up at my house? It wasn't the Red Cross. The fire department showed up. So I respect that. But sometimes when you see had I seen the actual crash, I probably would have wrote something different. But when you see a picture, a board, and it just says avoid this street because it was a fire truck crash, make sense?
Yes.
What? Why are you looking at that for?
Oh, because only because you talked about this earlier this morning.
I know. So. Yeah, I'm insensitive.
Who said you're insensitive?
No, he wrote Mary. You're insensitive.
Oh, Chris wrote that.
Yeah, it's what it is. What it is. I'm unapologetic. It is what I am. That's who I am, and that's what I'll always be. Right? You said it to me the other day. What did you say? You said I like you. You're
I didn't say I like you. I said I love you.
Yeah, but you said in a way that you're like you're so unapologetic, but you're serious at what you say. What'd you say?
I don't remember.
You do.
No, I really
don't. You do. Don't lie to me.
I don't remember.
All right. Do you remember the 21st night of September? And so changing subjects again. Somebody's hooked on Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh, I am hooked on Seinfeld. You got me into it. Well, because I was thinking to myself, well, what's the big whoop? Like, I love Friends, and I need something funny in my life to watch, right? So I've already watched Friends like front and back for years. We watched Schitt's Creek on Netflix.
Oh, you cursed!
It's the name of the show. It's SCHITTS. It's the name of the show. Am I going to get dinged?
Oh, you in trouble?
Okay, anyway, so we watched that show on Netflix. What else do we watch? What other comedy did we watch? We watched one more. And so I was like, why don't I take it back and watch Seinfeld? Because I was like, what's the big whoop? Like, I would watch it on TV.
What is a big whoop?
I would watch it on TV and be
what is a big whoop?
This is not funny. And then I was like, oh, it's on Netflix. Let me check it out. And it was pretty. It's
no, that's good. Not what happened. Oh my God, you just make up stuff. What do you think? You the internet? Just make up stuff. I said you should watch Seinfeld, and you said, and I quote, "I'm not watching that. It's probably boring." And I said you should watch it, and then you watched it, and then you're like, "Oh my God, that's pretty funny," and then you watch more, and now in season 9, you're still watching it.
We're on season 5.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. So I feel like.
Ooh, Greg said he changes when Seinfeld and Friends come on.
I changed channel one time. Wow, Greg.
You just hurt her feelings.
What do you watch then? No, my feelings aren't hurt. Everyone has their preference.
Remember the old movies from way back? Remember the TV Guide?
Oh, yeah.
Who had a TV Guide?
I had a TV Guide. We used to get it mailed to the house.
Remember the old, you had to, and it was like a book. And it had everything in it. Oh, yeah, I remember that TV Guide.
We were like, before we went to sleep last night, we were talking about old old shows we used to watch. The Flintstones, the Jetsons.
Oh, wait. So who's the name?
Don't quiz me.
Who's the name?
Don't quiz me. Nope, I'm not answering.
Who's the name?
Nope.
What's the name of the space guy?
Nope. So anyways, we're talking about like our favorite cartoons, the Bugs Bunny show. What else did we talk about? We used to watch Matlock.
Meet George Jetson.
What other shows do we watch?
His son Elroy. Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife. Hey, Jane was a hottie. You see Jane? She was cute.
I didn't watch cartoons like that when the Jetsons was out. I actually wasn't a grown man.
Did you watch the Jeffersons?
No, when the Jetsons were out, I wasn't a grown man, so I wasn't looking at cartoon characters like that. I was a kid. So sorry, I didn't find Jane attractive. But that's kind of weird that you did.
Space Fleet Sprockets.
Were you like a grown man watching a cartoon saying,
I was like, ooh, look at Jane.
Hot.
If Jane was real, can you imagine? Oh, but here's the funny part, though. So the Jetsons have people thinking that everybody would be in flying cars.
That's true. I'm a little disturbed about the way that you look at Jane, though.
But no, everybody had the idea that we'd be looking at flying cars.
But wait, let's go back to the way you look at Jane, though.
Look at Jane, Lena. Look at Jane.
Okay, let me Google Jane.
Jane was hot.
Was Jane hotter than Betty on the Flintstones?
Nobody was hotter than Betty. She was like caveman hot.
I'm really scared I'm really actually quite disturbed that you look at cartoons like that. Yeah, Jane is very pretty, but that's weird because she's a cartoon. I'm like legit looking up how they look.
Remember how you was a kid and you couldn't get up to go to school, but on Saturday you jumped up?
Oh yeah, Betty is totally better looking than.
Isn't Betty?
Betty Rebel, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Barney's wife.
Rebel.
Yeah, better,
Woo.
definitely better than Jane. But
no, Betty is the one with the black hair. You're thinking of the orange hair was.
Wait, who is Fred's wife again? Starts with J. Hilma. No, Wilma. Hilma.
Wilma has the orange hair.
No, I like Betty. I think Betty looks better.
Oh yeah, Betty was hot. Betty was like screaming.
Babe, I'm also really scared though that you talk about cartoons this way. Cartoon characters. That's like me saying that.
What if Betty was? What if Betty was in real life? Can you imagine if Betty was in real life?
Was there any hot?
And she drove a Lexus.
Was there any?
Oh wait, you could be Betty.
I totally cannot be.
You could pull Betty off.
Okay. Was there any like hot male cartoon characters?
I don't look. Do I look like I look at male characters?
Hey, you guys help me out. Were there any hot male cartoon characters?
Oh, Ginger and Mary Ann. Ooh. Oh, you know
Those
what?
weren't cartoon characters.
No, but that's not cartoon. That was from.
Gilligan's Island.
But here's the funny part. So I was singing the song wrong for years.
For Gilligan's.
Yeah, because I thought it said.
You've been singing a lot of songs wrong for years.
No, wait. The song was the minnow would be lost, but I thought it said the middle. So I was like, where was the
middle?
Yeah, it wasn't for the courage of the fearless crew. The middle would be lost. And for the longest time, I'm trying to wrap my head around how do you lose the middle of a ship and they might not die. And then I realized one day that it was actually called the minnow. And then they got lost on some stupid island that nobody could find them.
I never watched Gilligan's Island growing up.
Woman was a Karen. Hey, had a crush on Super Friends Aquaman. Maybe Aquaman might be cute. He can hold his breath real long.
I don't remember how Aquaman looks.
He can hold his breath for a long time.
Oh, wait. Well, actually, I kind of did have a crush on Batman.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit. Yeah.
There were definitely a lot more good-looking female cartoons than there were male.
Do you know how many times I paid for a movie to go see Jessica, to go see Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, just so I could look at Jessica? She was,
I'm real disturbed right now. Like, I'm quite disturbed.
Yeah. And she takes, and you know what the bad part is? It's typical. She's dating a rabbit. She could have had, look at that. She got a rabbit.
Oh, gosh. I am so disturbed right now, you guys.
Imagine if Jessica was real.
Well, if Jessica was real, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Jessica would be sitting here.
No, she got with a rabbit.
Oh, so that means you'll just settle? You'll just settle?
You could be Jessica Rabbit.
No, Jessica Rabbit, didn't she like wear her hair over one eye?
No, Jessica Rabbit.
Wait.
She was married to Roger Rabbit. Remember the dance of Roger Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, that was Jessica Rabbit. She had her hair over one part of the eye.
Yeah, because she only had one eye.
No, she didn't have one eye. Who is this? Is this like a real...
That's the real Jessica Roberts.
Heidi Klum dressed like Jessica Rabbit. That's Heidi Klum?
Yeah.
She
liked dorky guys. Yeah, like William said. She liked dorks. And you know what's funny?
You are a dork, though, Beeb.
No, I'm not a dork. I'm very intellectually talented.
You're kind of like a nerd, dork, goofball.
Anyway.
It's cute. I think Jessica Rabbit would have gone for you if she knew you existed.
See, now you got Maverick. Chris Maverick called me a dork.
You are a dork, though, Beeb.
I'm being called the dork in Hong Kong.
You are a dork.
You have managed to soil my name in international waters.
Well, I mean, after talking about Betty, Jane, and Jessica Rabbit, shouldn't I be calling you a dork though?
Okay.
You think cartoon characters
you know what's okay about me talking about cartoon characters?
Because
I never had a chance at a cartoon character because they're a cartoon character. Now, if I was talking about somebody that I can actually if I get on the phone and call up somebody who I thought was like if I could call up what's that singer's name? Married to
Sade.
Oh yeah, if I could call up Sade.
It's not Sade. It's Sade.
Hey.
If you're gonna call her, get her name right because you don't want her to hang up on you.
This may come as some surprise.
Also, let her do the singing because
I miss you. I used to have a remote. I used to have a voice machine. Remember the voice machines? And literally, you would call and you would answer the phone and be like,
"Answer machine."
Yeah, it says this. And it would have the music.
You'd be like,
no, it had the music, and I'd be like this, going, wait. And I try to set it up.
Play record.
And then you hear the music.
And then you're like,
and then it goes,
hey,
no, wait.
I'm at home right now.
No, it goes, this may come. This may. No, it goes, no, it says, This is Stanley Roberts. Thank you for calling. I'm not available right now. If you want to, leave a message after the beep. And you hear, this may come as some surprise, but I miss you. Beep. And literally, people would call my house just for that message. They would call my house just for that. I'm like, my phone rings, but no, because they would call just so they can hear that.
Okay, so what would you do if you were going to call Sade?
I wouldn't try to sing her song because then she would definitely wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, she would hang up. So then she would also hang up because you called her Sade. So you were saying if you called Sade.
If she got to look at all this, she wouldn't even care what I called her. She'd be like, yeah, I miss you. Yeah, she would. If Sade got to look at this, she'd be up. I mean, it'd be done.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Sade would be like, you know what, Diane, I'm sorry, but.
Oh, I tell Sade, you know what? You can keep them. Keep them. Enjoy them. She'll love everything about you from head to toe. She will love everything about you. I would let her have you.
You wouldn't fight for me?
No, it's Sade.
So, like, you in love with Will Smith?
I'm in love with Will Smith?
Oh, yeah. That's all you talk about is Will.
I don't always talk about Will.
You even said, well, I put you in my will. And I'm like, damn.
I didn't say would you put me in your Will Smith.
Yeah, see that? Seeing Sade in the Cherish the Day video gets me going. I loved her music videos. I went to see her in Pennsylvania. You took me to a concert in San Jose.
I did take him to a Sade
concert. I was
concert.
disappointed when I found out she was addicted to drugs.
Did you find that out at the concert?
No, I found out that going through because she had fell off for a while.
Well, but people always have their history, though, you know. I mean, not to mention that she's in the music biz. Unfortunately, that happens.
So, according to Maxim, Poison Ivy is voted the hottest cartoon female.
Wait, I gotta look up Poison Ivy because I don't remember.
You know what I want?
Do you remember who Poison Ivy is?
I want a woman with 8 arms. Can you imagine what she could do with 8 arms?
Gosh, you mean Ursula from A Little Mermaid?
No, that ain't I don't want to look like.
Oh, I know who I want now.
Who? Come on.
The Prince in Beauty and the Beast.
What?
And also
the guy looks like a lion?
And no, I said the prince when he turns into a prince.
Shrek?
Also, I like Eric from Little Mermaid.
But you like Prince. Shrek too.
No, I don't like Shrek.
Yeah, you do, because you was at Universal going.
Shrek is cute.
You was at Universal going, Shrek. I thought you turned to a 5-year-old on me. You was like, Shrek.
He was so cute.
I was like, oh my God.
Oh, that's Poison Ivy. Yep, I remember Poison Ivy now. I still think Jessica Rabbit looks better than Poison Ivy.
But she's blue. Oh, you know who was really?
No, she's green.
You know who's hot that was blue? The woman from
Ursula.
No.
Ursula from A Little Mermaid.
No, the thing, the space movie.
Oh, that wasn't a cartoon though. The Avengers.
No, yeah, Avenger. Ooh, I would date her.
But that's
even if she was blue.
That's Zoe Saldana. No, wait, is that Zoe Saldana?
Yeah, I don't care.
Wait, let me see. I forget my characters already.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zoe. Yeah, even if she was blue, I'd still take her out to dinner. I'd be like, you know what, just.
Why are there way more good looking?
And if people ask, I'd be like, because men are the ones that do all the designing. I'd be like, yeah, don't give her. Can you make her a blue Curica?
Wait, is she the one that's blue? I'm like not even remembering now.
Oh, can you imagine taking Zoe out?
No, she's green.
I don't care.
She's green.
Green with envy.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, but
Gamora? Is that who you're
Gamora,
talking
yeah.
about?
Oh,
Gamora?
Yeah, she was. Isn't Gamora the one that looked like a you know who else was cute too though? The one that looked like she had little antennas with the little eyes. What was her name?
Oh dang, we got a lot of bots here, Beeb.
I don't know. I think they're just doing
Love Face. That's a lot of bots.
All right, Love Face XZ. Strips without clothing. All right. Let me see what we do here.
I report.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so we just did. Thank you, Gabriel. So yeah, I thought the other little girl on that movie, Universe. What's that movie with they're out in space and they sang the songs and.
Did you block the bot? I'm blocking, but I think that would only block it from my account.
Yeah, you should be able to block it from the Twix.
No, it's a YouTube one, not Twitch.
Oh, hold on, let me see what I can do.
Oh, Amanda Chicha said "In the Heat of the Night." Yes, going back to old TV shows, I used to watch "In the Heat of the Night" too.
Oh, all right. So moving on.
Well, now I want to talk about some male cartoon characters because you had a
Barney.
You had a lot of fun with yours. I didn't have any fun with mine.
You can date Barney.
Barney is so cute.
How about Fred? Okay,
But
what did
Barney's
Fred
not
Flintstone do at the end of every show?
We're not doing this, babe. You tested me with this last night.
And you failed. You like Kramer.
I do not like Kramer. Kramer and George are annoying on Seinfeld.
Yeah, but because they're annoying, you love them.
No, I don't. They're very annoying. Okay, let's see. What cartoon characters with males? Gosh, there weren't really nothing.
Oh, see?
I didn't have a crush on cartoon characters. I had a crush on Will Smith.
You were dating Barney.
Diane is dating Barney. You guys are so messed up. Wait, are we talking about Barney from Flintstones?
No, Barney Fife.
Who's Barney
The
Fife?
guy with the one bullet in his gun.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I was thinking Barney from Barney and Friends, the purple dinosaur.
Oh, you loved him.
I loved him. I seriously legit.
So here's the question.
I legit wanted to meet Barney so
would
badly.
you have taken Barney out for lunch and dinner with, just like that, and would you go with him to eat?
In his purple dinosaur
If you were the
outfit?
would you go out with him to eat?
What, right now?
Would you?
Or when I was 9?
Would you go out to eat with if
when
you were,
I was a kid?
No, as a grown up right now. If Barney came here and goes, I love you, you love me, would you go to dinner with him?
We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you.
Would you?
Won't you say you love me too? I loved Barney so much. You guys,
You know.
guys
Okay,
are so.
you do realize this video is going to be. I will repost that one.
I know everyone's gonna be like, "Dang, she's weird." I loved him. I was like 6 or 7. And
Did you like Steve or Blue from Blue's Clues?
I didn't watch Blues because I didn't have cable. Blues Clues was on cable, I thought.
It was on regular TV.
No, it was not.
Well, I'll try.
I didn't have cable growing up.
Yeah, but you didn't have bootleg. Everybody had bootleg.
No, I didn't have bootleg.
Um,
The Scrambler, I did not have.
Did you like Spider-Man?
Let's see, Blues Clues. I did like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Would you go to dinner with him without his outfit?
Which one though? Which Spider-Man?
The one that let himself go.
Wow, I'm over you. So now we know that Diane can sing. Is she a soprano? I totally cannot sing, Gabriel, and I'm definitely an alto.
Oh, you know what's funny about he wrote that?
Because I was singing Barney.
No.
Barney's song.
Remember when I wrote about The Sopranos and he thought we were talking about a singer because he'd never seen the HBO show called Sopranos?
Oh, yeah. William was talking about Barney from the Flintstones.
Would you date Underdog?
The dinosaur messed kids up, said Betty Veronica.
Would you date Underdog?
Who's Underdog?
Oh God.
What? Tell me. Do I have to Google all these people?
You never heard of Underdog?
If I'm asking it, then most likely not.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's an Alicia Keys song.
That's why you don't know who Underdog is.
Is it Wonder Dog?
Underdog.
Is it a cartoon?
No, I didn't burp.
Oh, is this Underdog?
Yes.
1964. Of course, I never heard of Underdog B.
It was on for years.
Me. I was not born. I was born in the 80s.
So you think Underdog?
I never even heard of this. Who's Underdog?
So would you date him? No one see him now.
I don't know.
Oh, so you don't know?
I need to.
So you would date a dog?
I need to get to know his personality.
So you would date a dog?
Well, you would date a cartoon.
They're not a dog, though.
Why are we talking about dating dogs?
How about Super Chicken?
Oh my God. Is Diane congested?
She was.
I actually, during the beginning of the week, I had a little bit of a cold.
She had the bubonic plague.
No, I had a cold. Tested, took a COVID test. No COVID. It was a bad cold. I would say probably.
It was a very bad cold.
Was I like really sick for like 3 days?
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. I hadn't been sick since like 2019 though, so I'm glad. But I didn't get him sick, so that's a good thing. I didn't realize I still sound a little congested, huh?
No, only when you start coughing and mucus comes out.
I wasn't coughing.
And
what the hell is Super Chicken?
And then the mucus comes off your nose hairs and hangs on the tip.
God, I can't. What is Super Chicken? Oh my gosh! I have never heard of Super Chicken.
I know who you loved. I know who you was in love with.
A cartoon?
Yep.
Who?
The Bill.
I don't know who the Bill is.
I'm just a Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill.
From
And I'm
Schoolhouse
sitting
Rock?
here on Capitol Hill. Well, now it's off to the White House where I sit here and wait for all the other bills for
that's
Congress
awesome.
to debate.
Chris hasn't had a cold since 2018. Yeah, you know what? I gave myself a little bit of a hard time last week because I was like, gosh, where the heck could I have gotten sick? Like, I take precautions, I wash my hands, I wear a mask, like I do, like everything.
You know what you got? You got sick from being too careful.
Maybe, like, because I'm doing all of this, my immune system had like probably no resistance or something. Also, I wasn't getting that much sleep, and I was really trying to do too much with everything. So,
were you in love with Rocky or Bullwinkle?
No, I didn't watch that.
Morticia?
Ew, from Addams Family?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh no, didn't watch that. I didn't watch it. There's someone named Morticia and Bullwinkle?
And Boris and Morticia? Not Natasha, maybe it was.
Morticia's from the Addams Family.
Would Stanley go to dinner with Selena Gomez? She was on Barney and Friends. Actually, did I take a picture with her once?
No, that wasn't Selena Gomez.
Who was that?
That was Christina Milian.
Oh, Christine Milian. Oh my God. Yeah, Christine Milian wrote up to me. She goes, you know what? You get a total package. Can I take a picture with you? And I took a picture with her.
That's not the story you told me when you took a picture with her.
Yeah, but it's the internet story. It's much better. You know, if you tell the internet story, it's always better. It's like the fish. You go fishing and you catch this big giant fish. I think my phone it's telling me that.
No, your computer is breathing heavily.
Yeah, you know why? Doesn't have any oxygen.
Gabriel says, it's true, I hardly interacted with anyone between March 2020 and summer 2020, and so when I got a cold last August, it really hit me hard. Yeah, I would say I had a low-grade fever like for 3 days, and I was like, where is this coming from?
You know, people don't get sick that much. People who let their dogs lick them in the mouth. You know why?
We don't have dogs.
That's why you're sick.
Well, let's just say I hope that after having a little cold over the weekend or during the week, I guess I shouldn't say little cold. It was I actually didn't feel very well.
Oh, tell me about your picture of Rosario Dawson.
Oh yeah,
the one you begged for the picture.
I did not.
And then she finally felt sorry for you and took a picture with you.
Okay, that is definitely
after you told her, look, I'll buy you dinner at in Monterey at the what's that place called? Where you get the shrimp.
You want to just tell the story since you apparently know it?
So here's the story.
No, it's not. Whatever he says is not true.
We were driving down the street.
Were you with me when I took that picture?
And she saw Rosario Dawson. And she jumped out the window while the car was still moving, tuck and roll. And she ran over and then she like tackled her and said, you know, I'm your biggest fan. I will buy you some food from what's that place that has shrimp? What's the place?
I'm not helping with this story because it's inaccurate.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, you tell your version.
No, because you're messing it all up.
No, she's actually a fan of hers. She saw her, and I think
I am a fan of hers. I loved her in Rent, and a couple of other movies, and
she paid your
saw
rent?
her. Really, Beef? The movie?
Oh, sorry.
We were walking around in Monterey. Didn't we? It was before or after we went to the aquarium. Remember?
Yeah, it was after the aquarium. It was dark.
Okay, so it was after the aquarium. No, the picture was light. It was light in the picture that I took.
That's because my brightness made it bright.
Anyways, we saw her. She was participating in not a protest. It was something to do with, was it a movie? Or was it a protest? I can't remember. She was out there for something because she was also out there with some other actors too. I think she was
outside of what's it? Bubba Gumps.
Yeah, she was out there also with Aaron Rodgers' ex-fiance, and I can't remember her name now, but they just broke up. So
thank you, Mona. Bubba Gumps. Yeah.
It was for Bernie Sanders, I think.
No, but I'm saying that it was outside of Bubba Gumps.
No, but what I'm saying is I think the event was actually for Bernie Sanders.
That was a long time ago.
I think it was 2016.
Yeah. She was a Bernie rat.
Yeah, she actually was supporting Bernie. Well, because she dates what's his name now? Cory Booker. Remember he ran for 2020 presidency?
He didn't really run.
Well, I mean he was
in the
yeah, that's true. Okay, so anyway, so that's how we met. Yeah, it was so I saw her and I asked her if I could take a picture And she said yes. She was very nice about it.
And I have to admit to you,
you didn't know who she was.
I didn't care. What I'm trying to say was that you were polite because some people aren't very polite. I've had people ask me to take pictures with them. Now I get several different type of people that take pictures with me, and you know the one that I despise the most. And which one of those?
Where they take a picture and then they do something effed up in the pic.
Just before they snap the picture, they throw up their middle finger.
Yeah.
They say, "Mr. Roberts, can I take a picture with you? I love your work." And just before the picture is snapped, like the person will say cheese, and just say, he put up the middle finger. And then they post it and says, "Oh, look who I ran into." And then I had a guy actually ask me for a picture. He legit in San Francisco say, "Can I take a picture with you?" Right? And I said, "No, let me take it back." He was standing around watching forever. And he was taking pictures of everything. And I said, "Look, dude, you want to take a picture? Because you here, I mean, you're welcome to, right?" So then he takes the picture with me. Then he goes online, he says, "Yeah, I wouldn't even try to get involved up in this thing. He wanted me to take a picture with him." I'm like, "Dude, that's not."
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm like, "Dude, that is not what happened."
How annoying.
I was like, "That is not what happened." And then you have some people who see me and become so intimidated that they will say to me, and this happens a lot. I'll see somebody and they'll talk to me and I'll say, "How you doing?" and blah, blah, blah. And once Brooke said I was creepy because I was at a Costco in Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how the people that greet you as you come in and out? So the people that take your receipt and they wipe it.
They check for.
So I think her name was Debbie or something. And I said to her, "Thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much." And Brooke goes, "Dad, that is so creepy."
What? Because you're using the name off her name tag?
I said, "Why is that creepy?" "Because you're just saying her name. You sound like a stalker." And I said, "No, you address people by their name. So that way you know that you recognize who they are." She said, "No, don't do that. That's creepy. You should never do that." Okay, fair enough. Coming from, she was like 6 or 7. I'm taking advice from a 6 or 7-year-old.
Really? I thought she was a lot older than that.
It seemed like 6. I don't know. It was a while back. Anyway, so then, you know how you forget about stuff? So then all of a sudden there was a post on social media. I think it was Debbie. "Mr. Roberts, you said hello to me at the Costco and you really made my day. Because I'm having a really bad day and I really wanted to say hi to you. But when you said hi to me, I was intimidated by you saying hi to me that you knew my name. And I just, I didn't know what to do, but I want to thank you because I was having a bad day and you made my day better." So I've learned to speak to people because if you don't speak to them, how can you make their day better? You don't even know.
Ooh.
So but it also reminds me of things I love to do. I am a diehard practical joker.
I know. It's annoying.
I am a diehard practical joker.
Wait, Rosario Dawson and Cory Booker broke up? I didn't even know that.
Oh, that means he's available. Cory Booker, you can go with him, date with him.
I'm not interested in Cory Booker.
Anyway, so
who said I was interested in
So
Cory
here's
Booker?
my favorite practical joke I love to pull on strangers. You know what that one is?
No, hold on. I'm just catching up on the chat. No, keep talking. I'm just catching up on the chat.
So here is the major joke I love to pull on complete and utter strangers. If you go to like an amusement park, some people wear outfits that have the city they're from. Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland.
I already know what you're going to say.
Mississippi. And they have these shirts on, which means they're from that part of town. And and they'll have something with their name on it too. Like it'll say Mary, Mississippi. And then I'll go up to her and I go, "Wait, Mary, right?" She goes, "Yeah, Mississippi." And so now, right now, I just fried her brain. I just literally fried her brain because she's trying to figure out how, and people don't want to be rude. They don't want to be rude. Mm-hmm. And they don't want to say they don't know you. They don't want to say they don't know you. So they pretend in vain that they know you.
They're like, how the heck? And the whole time in their
head, they're going, and they don't want to be rude.
How?
They don't want to be rude because they'll be like, "Okay, I don't want to be rude and say I don't know this person. But I don't know this person, but I have to pretend I know him." And so I watch them pretend to know me for a good 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm like, "So how's the family?" And they're like, "Well, and this and that." "Oh, that's interesting." And I go, and I finally go, "You don't know me, do you?" And they go, "Well, I must know you because you know my name." "Well, you're wearing a name tag and it says where you're from." And they go, "Oh man, I forgot." And even some people that work at stores, forget they're wearing name tags. And if you go to a store, they forget they're wearing the name tag because it's something they wear so much they don't remember anymore. So if you want to mess with somebody's brain, it's almost like giving someone exact change. Giving like the bill is $10.70, right? And you give them $11, it fries their brains. Their brains are cooked.
What do you mean? You
Because
30 cents back. How's that frying your brain?
Because no. If the bill is $10 I'm sorry, let me get it right. So let's say the bill is, you want $1 back. Mm-hmm. So you don't want change back. Okay. So you give them enough to cover it so they give you $1 back from the 10. So I may have the numbers wrong. But
so if the bill was $9.70,
right,
and they gave you $10.70, then you give them $1 back.
Right.
Yeah.
But that seems pretty simple to the average person.
No, I think what would be harder is if the bill was like $9.30 and then someone gave them like
it only works for people who have those electronic cash registers.
No,
because they're used to putting in a certain amount.
The only reason I know exactly what you're talking about is because my mom is notorious for giving coins with her bills to get $1 back.
But if you want to fry someone's brain, ask for $1 back from whatever it is. So if you give them enough money that you get $1 bill back, their brain goes kaput. It just misfires. It's the same thing with the name. Your brain misfires because you're trying to figure out, how does this person know me? But you don't want to be rude. And nobody wants to be rude. And I've done it. I've done to people where they're literally, you can see them like this going, who is this person? Because I walk away sometimes and make them, where do I know him from? I know him from somewhere. I just don't know where I know him from. And then I'll come back and tell them, you don't know me. You're just wearing a name tag with your name on it. Well, how do you know where I come from? Because your shirt says Chicago.
You had to take off your glasses for that one, huh, Pete?
So, William Road, I was a waiter for years. And when someone called by my name, I would stop and think, what's up with this guy? Yeah, because it's like, but you know what? Here's something else now. On a serious note, I'm going to say this. If you're a teacher, I've always advocated that you do not put your child's first name on their name tags. You know why? Hello?
I'm figuring you're going to tell me.
No, I want you to this is the time you take a guess.
Oh, well, you said you know why, and I was going to say no. So.
Okay, there's good enough answer. Yo, Philip, what's up? So here's why you never put the child's first name on their badges. You put their last name or their middle name. Why? Because a child brain doesn't react the same way a regular adult's brain reacts. When I say that doesn't react, is because if you say to a child, hey, Tiffany is going to wonder, well, wait a minute, he knows my name. He knows my name, so he must be a friend. Because only a friend would call me Tiffany. I know this because as a kid, someone said to me at an amusement park, Stanley, you getting on a ride? And I'm thinking, oh my God, he knows my first name. He must be a cousin. He must be a family member. He must be someone I know. You got to be someone I know. I'm going to be friends with this person. And then finally I go, how do you know my name? He goes, because you're wearing a name tag, silly. But think of it, if you're a kidnapper or you are someone if you know the child's first name, children react to the stimuli of you calling them by their first name. Now, if I were to call you Faith, you would be like, okay, well, how can this person just say my last name? Who are you? It puts them on edge a little bit because why are you saying my last name? I know, I'm saying that's not your last name. I'm using it as an example.
I'm like, I did block it, but apparently it's gotten through.
Oops, sorry.
Did you block it?
No, I'm going to block them now. Hold on. I could do it right here. Hold on. Block on user on YouTube. Blocked. Okay, done. I didn't even like to do that. So, oops. I got to use my mouse because this isn't working. Anyway.
You were so consumed in talking about your names.
Yeah, I'm trying to block it instead of showing it.
What's up, Terrence? Good evening from Phoenix. As you're saying, good evening from ATL. Child's brain isn't human. I know, Chris. I caught that too. Because you were talking about child's brain, and you said because they're not. You quickly said because they're not human.
Well, no. What I'm trying to say was that a child doesn't react the way a normal grown adult does. So a child is quick they're very influenceable. Is that the right word? You can influence them very easily.
Yes.
And so by knowing their first name, it makes the child get the appearance that he might be a friend. So I've always advocated if you're going to go with a group of children, use their last names. You know their first names, but use their last names, first initial, last name. That way you don't leave them subject to someone who may have
ill
intentions to get to know their first name. Also, the same thing goes with women and license plates. I don't think it's a good idea to put your license plate on your car. For that matter, I don't think it's a good idea to put anything about yourself sticker-wise on your car unless it's something. No, let me finish. Like some people have Glock on their Glock.
What do you have on yours?
I have the one, not Mr. Badley. I have the one that my niece made for me. That doesn't say much. But
it tells me who you are.
It does you.
It tells me.
Right.
It tells me it tells me how to look for you.
But what I'm saying is, if you have like Glock on your car, what does it tell me about you?
That you are a gun owner.
You may have a gun in the car. So if I break in your car, I might be able to find a gun.
The Glock.
Right. Or if you have an iPhone sticker on your car, what does it tell me? I've seen them. Big old iPhone.
What do I have on my car that makes it known that car is mine?
Yours says that you went to college in San Francisco. USF.
No.
Yes. University of San Francisco.
No.
Which one did you go to?
No, I did go to that school.
Yeah. You have that license plate frame.
No, I took it down already.
When?
Yesterday. It wasn't.
You lie like a rug. Anyway, where was I?
You lie like a rug.
So that was a motorcycle you heard there, Gabriel.
Wow, you could hear that?
We have a problem out here with really, 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 really loud cars. So loud we can hear them from a mile away. But we also hear trains from 5 miles away.
Yeah, in Glendale.
Hello, Gordon. Welcome.
Really close, too.
Yeah, Gordon came in late today.
What's up, Gordon?
Are you the fisherman? You lie flug with a booger in its eye.
Ew.
That's disgusting. Incoming missile strike. Yeah, incoming missile strike. Anyway.
Chris, you lie like a booger in its eye. You lie like a fly with a booger in its eye. That's funny.
So we have a big problem with really loud, really, really, really loud vehicles.
Loud.
Modified exhaust is what we call it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, some cars are so loud you can't tell where they're coming from. And they're usually young guys. And they rev the engine at the light for whatever reason that they're about to do. Indy 500.
They have do they just have feel like they have something to prove? Oh.
There we go.
Wait, actually thinking back to cartoons that I had a crush on, I really loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So you love the big giant turtle and a half shell.
They're so cute.
They ate pizza. They lived in the
yes!
sewage. They lived in the sewage.
They lived in the sewage.
So you like gutter rats.
No, I love the turtles.
You like the shell, huh? When you buy a turtle suit?
I think you could pull it off.
Incoming missile strike. Hello, Gordon, red, white, and blue. Terrence, AU strong. Woo! So you have a crush.
You can have a crush on a cartoon. That's what we've been talking about the whole time.
Yeah, Gabrielle Ryan says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, we love them.
Yeah.
I never watched them.
You never watched Teenage Mutant
Ninja No, I couldn't get
Turtles?
into a show of people living in the sewage eating pizza in turtle suits.
We're gonna have to watch. Oh my gosh! When we get off, can we watch when we get off of this live podcast? Really? Can we watch the Flintstones and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Why does your face look like that?
Because I'm looking for which language does I say no in.
The only language you know, English.
Okay, there you go. All right, I don't watch them. Sorry.
So can I have a crush on Millennial Boom?
Yes. Who wrote that?
Gabriel.
He already does. He stalks us. If I fart and tweet about it, he's like, "Ooh, what does it smell like?"
That's disgusting.
Exactly.
That's pretty foul, Beeb.
I think he has like a ticker of all the stuff we tweet. Because the minute we tweet it,
I don't tweet. Well, you tweet more than I do.
Yeah, you don't tweet, you poop.
You need some help. Yeah, Riel. Wait, Baby Veronica, why do you say you're old?
Baby Veronica, you're not old. Oh, not again. I'm always sleeping on the couch.
Stanley sleeping on the couch. Yep.
I'm always sleeping on the couch. She has to come and wake me up at 3 a.m. Honey,
Yep.
come get into bed. And I'm like, but
no, it's usually when I wake him up is when I get up to already start getting ready for work.
Because I'm watching something, and then it starts watching me. And then it's got to the point now the TV is like,
are you awake?
Yeah, are you watching this?
Still watching?
The TV like, I don't think you're watching this anymore. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. If you don't respond, I'm just going to turn it off. And then I'm not going to say her name out loud because she's Alexa.
Yeah, remember when you asked her for stripper music last night?
Yeah.
I tell you, this one, gosh.
Alexa.
Never a dull moment.
Play stripper music.
Here's a station for stripper music.
Cancel. Alexa, cancel.
Cancel.
Alexa, cancel. It's sad that she has stripper music. I didn't think that was a thing. I thought it was a joke.
No comment.
Alexa, tweet for me.
Diane's cartoons are what my nieces and nephews grew up with. Oh.
Oh, you just a little baby.
Yeah, well, I was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Turtles.
In the 90s. I watched Power Rangers too. I love Sailor Moon. I did watch the.
Wait a minute, Sailor Moon. That's what's your name? Sailor Moon is the singer.
No, it's not.
Sail away, sail away, sail away, India.
Yeah, that's how you're telling your age right now. No.
All right. So anyway, last week we got
Diane is my adopted niece. Oh, I'll take it.
Last week we got in trouble because we forgot to mention I'm millennial and she's a boomer.
Oh, Gabriel says Alexa's going to screw you with copyright.
That's okay. I'm always getting. It's funny thing you mentioned that because I got dinged by Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. I was like pausing because I was like, "Is that a siren?"
It is fire truck because I posted something 3 years ago that said you had one job because the poster they made was incorrect. Mm-hmm. I was telling people that don't believe this because it's not true. It's fake news. Not using the word fake news. 3 years later, I get a message from Instagram saying that I have. They use the word altered content, which is a violation of their terms of services, which wasn't a violation 3 years ago. It's a violation now. However, the violations are retro. So they go backwards and they look for stuff that you've done in the past and ding you for that stuff you've done in the past. Even though it wasn't illegal. That's kind of like illegal? Me. It wasn't illegal in the past, but now it's illegal now.
That's so weird though.
That's
so weird.
That's like,
they shouldn't go back to change it. It should be whenever they put it in effect should be all of the content from the date that they put it into effect and then onward.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to go backwards and ding someone. Some guy told me he got dinged from 2013. In 2022.
That's 9 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I got dinged once by Facebook for something that happened, and then they came back. I contested it, and they go, "Oh yeah, we made a mistake. It wasn't a violation after all." You know what that reminds me of? And this is a real life story, and I'm going to be done with this. This is not a long one. This is a real life story. I literally got the scariest email of my life one day. Not email, sorry, real mail. Do you know what that email? Do you know what that mail was?
No.
It was certified from the Internal Revenue Service. And it said, "You have been chosen for an audit." That's what it said. Exact words. And of course, you hear audit from the IRS, your heart drops. Oh my God, I'm being audited. Why? What did I do? And I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared because, they can find something wrong.
How many years ago was
this is when I lived in Belmont.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm freaking out because why would I get an audit from the IRS? I didn't do anything. I'm not doing anything that deserves an audit. And then about 5 days later, I get another letter and I'm thinking, oh God, this one isn't certified though. It's from the Internal Revenue Service. And it's for me. And I'm thinking, this is going to, whatever it is, they're going to tell me what I'm being audited for. Because now it says, Dear Mr. Roberts, we want to apologize for the last message you got. It was sent out in error. Apparently, our computers malfunctioned, and we sent out letters in error for audit. Now,
I feel like they're always sending letters
gotta-
in error.
you got to
letters.
remember, though, an
Error.
audit from the IRS is like heart attack stuff. Your heart is already beating because you got to look for files that you didn't even have. Yeah, I know. It was IRS, and they used the mail, and they have certified mail. That's why I said it wasn't email. It was actual certified mail from the U.S. Postal Service. So I want to make sure I correct that. It was not email. I tend to say email because we use email more than anything in the world now.
Yeah.
It was an actual certified letter from the Internal Revenue Service saying that I was going to be audited. Only to find out that they sent the letter in error. And apparently they sent a bunch of them in error.
I love how you say that
Error?
word.
Error.
In error.
So, yeah, I meant mail. It was mail, not email, but mail. Regular U.S. Postal Service mail. You got to sign for it, the little blue envelope.
Anon, he did say email initially, and then he cleaned it up and
corrected and said mail.
Yeah.
So long story short, I almost had a drop dead heart attack because I thought I was being audited for no reason. I didn't do anything, but nothing worse than being told you owe somebody money. No, it's scary. Only to be told out that, so it's like a blessing to get the letter saying we made a mistake, but still, to get the letter was scary in itself.
Betty Veronica said Pee-wee's Playhouse. I remember that. I remember Pee-wee.
Pee-wee Herman?
Yeah, Pee-wee Herman.
He got in trouble.
Oh, I know he got in trouble. He was weird.
He had Pee-wees hanging through little holes, and he got in trouble.
My parents actually did not want me to watch Pee-wee Herman.
I went on a date once to see Pee-wee's Playhouse.
No.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Oh my gosh! So you were going out on a date? You were going out on a date to watch Pee-wee Playhouse while I was.
Don't say it.
Okay, I won't say it.
Don't say it.
I won't say
It was in Philadelphia.
I won't say it.
All right, I'm millennial.
Do you smell that? I'm a boomer.
She is always smelling something.
It's a good thing because remember I was congested for so long. Although I still feel like even though I was congested, I could still smell.
She is always smelling something. It is so annoying sometimes because she'll be like, "You smell that?" I'm like, "No, I don't smell anything."
Do you smell that though?
It's your hole under your mouth.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's the closest thing you can get to. Mm-hmm.
That's messed up.
If you smelt it, you dealt it. That's what Maverick said.
Wow.
Oh, we forgot to beg for money. Darn it, we messed up.
You messed up.
All right. Anyway, we do appreciate it. We forgot to beg for donations. It's okay.
I can't.
We just forgot. It happens.
I'm not even sure what you're referring to right now.
No, I'm going to tell people that to keep this going, help donate.
Then say it right now.
We're about to wrap it up.
Well, then say it before you wrap it up.
All right. Say what?
Yeah, that's definitely you.
I've been here for like an hour, and all of a sudden now you smell something. Yeah, let me go. Let me cut some cheese real quick, and then we'll fix it. Then that way you know
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Hi, Kenny. We're about to go now. What did Stanley eat?
Hi, Kenny.
Same thing she ate. We had pizza. Pizza
Oh my
and
gosh, I'm
meatballs.
over here like coughing.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. How can people donate again? So yes, you can donate several different ways. But if you go here, I said do this. If you go to Linktree, you can find ways to help donate. But you can also donate on Superfund. Superfund, that's the thing where you dig up
YouTube.
YouTube Super Chat.
Super Chat on YouTube.
You can donate there.
That's the way you can do it on Facebook too, right?
You can now, Facebook, you can join our group. We have a private group. So I support Stanley group. And what I'm trying to do is if I can get 1,000 people to follow, I'll just move back to the Bay. I'll just move back with 1,000 people. Of course, we're only at 10, so we're far away from it. But I'm trying.
So you would just leave me?
I'll take you with me. We had to get 2,000 people then, though.
I'm deceased.
Anyway, hit the thumbs up button if you haven't.
Thanks, Betty.
Thank you, Betty Veronica,
yes.
Betty Roberts. That's her nickname. We were secretly married once. Remember Betty Roberts?
I don't think I've heard the secretly married part before, though.
I don't think I knew about the Facebook group. What's it called again? The Facebook group is called I Support Stanley Roberts, or something like that. Let me find it. So I don't know.
You should know, it's your group.
I'm a doofus. So
Oh, don't say that about yourself.
So it's a fan subscription, and it's so funny because I've been getting these ever since. Your fan subscription supporter group bonus is delayed. So they've been delayed for like months now. So they've never actually done anything because it's been delayed. Something's wrong with it. Don't ask me what's wrong with it. I have no idea. I just know that it's been delayed. Another account warning.
What's the group? Tell her the group.
I'm just trying to find it. So apparently I've just got another account warning about something. I'll find out what it is in the future. Sure, I did something wrong from last year, and I just found out about it. I'm looking for it. So hold on, I'm trying to find it. About. Oh, where is it? They moved it. So it used to be right on the front of the page. So anyway, it's called I Support Stanley Roberts. And you know why?
Chris goes, oh Lord, can't remember the name of your group.
No, I know the name of the group is because I Support Stanley Roberts, but I'm getting this weird warning again. And they're telling me that I'm done something, and it's like, here we go again with this. So I found it. So it's called, you ready for it? Ready for it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Oh, I don't even see it anymore. I probably took it down. I'm just saying, you know.
I think your best bet, Gabrielle, sorry. I think your best bet would just be to go to that link.
Oh, here it is. I'm a supporter of Stanley Roberts. There it is.
It is.
So I was trying to find, it's called I'm a supporter of Stanley Roberts. And I was trying to find a link for it. Share, copy link. And then I can go here. Boom, boom. Oops. Oh, yeah, there we go. So now how do I don't know. Will it work? Will it work? There we go. There we go. So it shows up on every channel except for, so you can see that's the link. And I'll show it. It's hard you can't cut and paste that, but you'll see it in the chat. So that's the fan page. I support her. And now I'm going to go and we're going to log off and I'm going to find out what I've been in trouble for now. Every week I'm in trouble for something.
You're in trouble for something?
Did you see that?
On your Facebook?
Yeah, it's like, warning. I have a new warning.
Ay, Nako.
So I've been getting warnings every 3 days now.
We'll look at it later.
I am. Only I can see this. Your account will be restricted if you violate again. Doesn't tell me what I did though. Just doesn't show me what it is. It just says that's all it says. Doesn't tell me anything other than that. So if I do it again, I'm in trouble for doing it again. I don't know what I did. Right?
I'm a boomer.
You got it backwards.
Well, you're supposed to say it first, but you're talking so much.
I'm millennial.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, it says the content isn't available right now. Figures. This is how it's been working. So if you go to my go to this page, and up at the very top, the link hasn't worked since they did it. I'm typing. You can keep talking. You can keep talking. No, because you can't do it.
Let me see if I can click the link. Oh, yeah. It says this content isn't available right now. Same thing happened to me as well.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, I think, Gabrielle, your best bet would just be to go to the link tree.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep getting restricted for no reason.
Thank you.
But they don't tell me why I'm being restricted. So I can't.
We'll have to investigate.
They won't tell you anything. They won't tell you anything. They won't tell you anything. Anything at all. All right. Are we done? I think we are.
You're correct about that, too. I forgot to put a push mark after the link works. Oh, yeah. Because, Betty, I thought you were saying the link works, and then Gabriel said it didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. All right, everybody. We appreciate you showing up again. We're here a little bit, over our minute. We're over an hour and 10 minutes, but some of the time was actually waiting for us to log on, so we don't count that. but we do appreciate you joining us again.
Yes.
And we thank you when you say that it's fun and all that good stuff. And we do appreciate everything. We appreciate you. Right? So you're going out with Ninja Turtle?
I'm going out with Donatello.
Is that the pizza eater?
One of them. No. They all eat pizza.
All right. What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni?
That's why you like pepperoni pizza so much.
Okay. Anyways, no, don't cut me off.
Do you like turtle wax?
Are we here next week?
We should be. I believe so.
Betty Veronica says, Donut Operator is a YouTuber you should connect with, Stanley.
Okay.
Donut Operator. Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'll look it up.
All right, Terrence, you have a great night. And week 2, Gabriel says, I don't think it's on the link tree either. I think the link tree is just other ways outside of Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook is different.
All right, have a good night, guys. So we'll be here next week?
We should be.
Okay, so we'll see you next week. I'm a
Boomer.
I'm a millennial.
And we do appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.